Hi guys, welcome back to Simple Acre Homestead. It is a cold, wet Saturday morning and we are trying to get a few things done around here.
Yeah, it's Saturday morning. It's not that cold.
It's cold.
Cindy always thinks it's cold. Yeah, so the reason we say it's Saturday is this is when we try to get things done, because tomorrow is the only... Yes, tomorrow is Sunday. And what we're trying to say is during the week we can't get a lot done these days because, you know, work, outside work gets in the way. So we get what we can done on the weekend and during the evenings. So we just want to give you some updates today. We got...
Care to go first?
We have lots planned. Lots planned. I'm gonna give you a quick recap of the situation with the rats and the quail, and then Cindy will show you well, what we have planned today. It's her plan, but it means I've got some work to do.
Participation.
I'm participating in it. So let's start showing you what's going on here. All right, guys. So last time we did a video, I had shown you the fortification I was trying to do to this quail cage, because unfortunately we have that rat that seems to have an appetite for gourmet food, and I had put on quite a bit of material at that time. That very same night, we had no issue. The very next morning, I was out here at 5 a.m. before I went to work, and no issue. Cindy came back out at 7 a.m. and we had a headless quail. It looks like what had happened is the quail had stuck its head out to get a drink, or had fallen asleep with its head out, and once again, we had a victim. So, in an effort to make sure this doesn't happen again, because, you know, we're trying, the quail, they're not a pet to us, but they still matter to us, right? And we don't like to see anything getting killed in the homestead. We don't want to have that problem. So I've gone ahead and put dome covers over top of the waters and feeders. I've double layered the wire on the cage itself with some hardware cloth. And so far, it's been 2 days since that last victim, and nothing's got into the quail. So fingers crossed fingers crossed that we've somehow poisoned that rat and it's gone. But if it is still around, we're praying that it can't get into these quail. We don't want that issue any longer. Having said that, like, we've got traps everywhere. I've even gone as far and I only share this just an example of what we're trying to do here. Because it has an appetite for the quail, I've even gone as far as setting a snap trap with a piece of that dead quail in hopes to catch it, but it never worked last night. Just hoping that it's not coming back. But anyway, we'll keep you updated on that, because I'm sure other people are struggling with the same situation. But this is, the last few days at least, has worked. I mean, it would be uncomfortable to try to get past these little barbs. Like I said, when I did this, cut this metal, I left all those sharp edges. It makes it a little more difficult for us because we're jabbing and scraping ourselves. But the point is to make it very uncomfortable for anything trying to get into the cage. So that's my update. Cindy's going to fill you in on a bit more, but while I'm standing here, I'll redirect our attention to this little table that I've started building here. It's not actually a table. It's the start of our milking stand. I know it's a little high, but these Nigerians are short goats, so I want to make sure it's comfortable for us to work with. I'm going to have to build a little step up to it. I still have to do the framing here, and you'll see this when it's done, because I know Cindy plans to do a video demonstrating the milker that we bought. And hopefully it'll be a positive review. But anyway, I got to build this frame still. And I'm going to use the style where they put their head through and you just slide the 2x4 over and lock it into place so they can't pull back out. And of course I'll have a feed box here as well. So I've left this plywood a little longer on the one side. The point of that is the base of our garage walls here have cinder blocks, so I need to be able to have an overlap that I can push this against the wall, so it gives her a barrier so she doesn't fall off the one side. I'll put a little ridge on this side, but not enough to affect us getting in there to milk. And hopefully we have a successful milking possibly later today. But I'm going to grab the camera from Cindy and she's going to tell you how we're hoping to make that accomplishment today. All
right, so today's the day for goat's milk, hopefully. It's going to be a challenge. Miss Molly she's skittish. She's getting more friendly, but she's still very skittish, as are her kids. We have to go through the process of trying to separate her from her kids today, which I don't know how that's going to go. The kids want to be with her. She might want some time away from them. Kind of seems like she doesn't want to nurse them all the time. So we're going to build an extra pen outside of their pen with some poultry netting and put up a makeshift shelter, see how that separation goes, and try to milk her tonight. We probably won't do a video on that, on the milking tonight, because I'd like to get used to it first, but then I will do a review on our milker. The baby goats are about 5 weeks old this weekend. Well, they are 5 weeks old, and we could have started separating them and milking once a day last weekend, but we took some time, left them alone, and now Bert's had the time to start working on the milking stand. So as soon as he's done that, well, even before he's done that, we're going to separate her from her kids. I'm going to make sure I understand my milking machine well, and really hoping this works well because I can't wait to do all the butter and cheese and all that stuff. So we are going to work on separating them. I'm not sure if we're going to be able to film that because it is raining outside, but we'll do our best so you can catch a little glimpse of that, and we will update you on how things go afterwards.
Yes. Did you already point at the babies this week?
No, we have babies. I don't want to bother them, but I do want to see the babies. It's okay. Can you get in there? Oh, they look so healthy.
So we believe there's 9 in this box and 8 in the box in the cage below, which is great because during the winter we had horrible luck with our baby rabbits in our breeding situation. The weather just got so cold and it would go back and forth. They'd uncover them, cover them up, and unfortunately in the whole transitioning we had some difficulty.
I should be filming you.
No, this is much better. You move your lips,
No,
I'll keep talking.
Yeah, okay. So we will get to that, and I hope you'll continue to follow along, and please like, subscribe, and share, and we'll see you next time.
Thanks, guys.